Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to extract external walls and internal walls in Revit model through Dynamo. I just used this basic sample project of architecture from Revit, and in the floor plans we can see that there are walls that are already in there and they are already defined as exterior, and if we go into an interior you can see it's also defined here. And we're gonna find a way to select all of them and maybe make some modifications. And it's really annoying just to select one by one, just like this. So it's better that we can just select once for all and can use this script later on again. You can also do it through Sheet, but I would just rather have something that's clicking for one button because I'm a bit lazy. So we just go to Dynamo, takes a while to load, and create a new. This is the Dynamo interface, so the idea is to select all the walls and search through the function whether they are internal or external, and then we just select it in the Revit. First of all, the wall is a category, so we're going to right click and search for categories here. And in here you can see all of the category in the model. It is a lot, but as architect we just use several of them, and walls is a really common one. And if you want to select all of the walls in the model, you can go for all elements of category. Here we're just going to use the basic one, all elements of category. And we just drag the category and connect to it. And you can see the elements here. There are in total 56 walls in this Revit model. And it's a 2-floor building, so there are 56 in total of all the walls. And if you want to select level by level, you can also go to the view. Here is called level 1, and you can use another function called by category and view. You can see it from here, and it's from the Archilab package. You need to download this one, and you just drag it to the canvas, and then you put the category in here, and here it also requires input from the view. So you just right click and say views. Those are the ones that you already established, and you can find there's level 1. And you drag the views in there, and you can see that in this output there are 24 walls on the level 1. You can either select all the walls in the model, either select walls on the view that you require. Then we're going to do something to divide the walls. First of all, you need to get to know the element type. We're just going to take the whole walls from the model. It depends on which level of walls you want to work on. We can pin the result here. It shows in correspondingly 56 types of walls. So the wall type is what you can see here when you select the wall and you go edit type, then you can see the name. This step is showing all the type of the walls that are in the model. These types are carrying the information when its function or the wall wrapping ends or the roughness or the structure and things like that. So we're going to search through the element type. Then we need to add a function called family type dot function. And this is a clockwork, and you need to also download the package and install it. Then you can find this function. It makes really easy for you if you can download some of the packages, and they can save a lot of time. So you just connect the element type into the family type, and from the output here you can see that all the walls from the model are in here and all the functions are showing. Then we need to kind of divide them, and we can do it by adding filter by Boolean mask. And this is a really useful function to select whether if it's the result that you need, and the in is the result that you want to see, and the out is the rest of the results. The list is the whole walls that we're going to plug in here. So these are all the walls, and we are going to use them as a list to sort. And for the mask, we need to kind of put in a Boolean just to understand if it's true or false. When it comes to that, we need to create something that can find if a function is having exterior, for example. So we need to add equals. The list of function is what we want to search through, and the function that is exterior. So we need to add a string, search for the exterior. And we are plugging the exterior in here. So the wall that are having the function as exterior are showing as true, and the ones that are interior are showing as false. And this is a Boolean that we are searching for, and we are using it as a mask. And from the in, we're going to plug a watch, and we're going to plug in the watch. And now we can see that there are 27 walls that are exterior in this model. And we're going to copy paste and see the out of it. That you can actually collect the green part here. Will show you where it is in the center of the map, but not selected. So what we're going to do is to select all of the walls in the Revit model. And here we need to add select in Revit. And this is another package called Springs. It's another very useful one. You also need to find in the package and then click and put it in the canvas. Then in Select Revit, it requires an element input and a reset input. So I'm just going to put, for example, the external walls in the elements. And it has already a default value that is true. If you want to tick on and off of the selection, you can just put a Boolean. And if we take to the model, you can see all the external walls are selected. And if you accidentally select somewhere else and you still want to select back all the walls again, you just go back to the Boolean and click once. This function will run once. After you get all the walls, you can make other modifications of it. For example, maybe change the wall name or change the wall type, wall thickness. So that's it for today's tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.